He knows what he knows. They want him dead. It's a fight to the death. Do you really think that they will allow him and his family to just walk away and live their life? Does anybody really believe that? Of course not. No. They will not, in any way.
Yeah.
They'll destroy him as many ways as they can. Knowing that they're coming after you, what would you do? Have a think about it. Yeah. And then people will come up with their own conclusions. Oh, okay, if someone's coming after me, well, I've got to think about this and this and this, and what's the best defense, offense? Well, what do I do? And so just hold your horses. There's going to be a gamble. And so I'm not the least worried about Trump. I'm not the least worried about the longevity of the Biden administration. It might last a week. It might last 4 years. That's not the point. The point is, if you understand the man, and this is not about whether he starts a Patriot Party or whether he becomes the Speaker and then impeaches the President, the Vice President, and he's number 3. No. Understand the man, understand how this guy works, try to get to his level of thinking and understand the threats against him, stakeholder analysis, environmental analysis, and when you're looking at the players, you look at their strengths, their weaknesses, their needs, their wants, and their sensitivities. This is pretty basic strategic planning that we do. And if you look at it that way, you start to realize, okay, and this isn't conspiracy theory, just do the cold, rational analysis of the situation and the man, and you'll say, okay, I'm quite relaxed about the future. I am so relaxed about the future. Do I know what's going to happen? No. But I'm not the least bit concerned about the future of the US or the future of Donald Trump. Down the track, who knows? But now, the next move, this would have been thought of a long time ago, just like the SAS patrol. What's the grid reference? What's the grid reference? What's the timing? When are we? All that sort of stuff. That's all been just thought through. He's calm, he's rational, he's methodical, and he's highly intelligent. And I know that upsets a lot of people that want to hate him, Orange Man bad.
Yeah.
But he's got an IQ that would double yours, not you, but the people that criticise.
Probably. I don't know. It's a thing.
But not only intelligent, because there are a lot of intelligent people out there, but they're not practical.
No.
They're some of the smartest dumb people I've ever met.
Oh, they're dangerous.
Right. You know the type I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But he's not only highly intelligent in that pure IQ sense, but he's also, there's the right word for it, but at this base level, he's smart. He's cunning. He knows how the bad guys think. Does that make sense?
Instinctive. I think that's the word. It's almost animalistic in a way.
It is. He knows how the bad guys think. It's not that he's not nasty, but he knows how they think. And he can anticipate their moods because he knows what they're going to do.
Yeah, well, it's not surprising, especially considering the fact that he actually was working with them for decades before. He was a Democrat before. He was rubbing shoulders with all of these people.
He knew what they were up to.
Look at the wedding photos. Who do you see him with? Oh, Hillary Clinton. Oh, Nancy Pelosi.
And he admitted it. He is a businessman. I'll donate to you. I'll donate to you. I'll donate to everybody. I make a buck. That's my job.
Exactly. And that's a funny thing because he knows how they think. He knows who's giving him contributions and he knows it's not for nothing. So when you see the honest criminal calling all of this out, he reeks of transparency, and there's the word, transparency, and that's why he was successful. And that's why I don't have a problem with you swearing, because it's transparent.
Look, I am not the least bit concerned, and I was actually surprised at my own reaction. I'm watching the inauguration, and it was hard to stomach watching all the crims up there, and Lady Gaga singing the song saying we're back in control.
They wanted the American people rather, as far away as possible. It was literally the ivory tower meeting together. That's the rulers of the country.
Thank goodness for COVID, because there would have been nobody turn up to the inauguration. And you saw that where there were hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people at Trump's inauguration, they had rows and rows of flags. Because nobody would have turned up. And they know that, and we know that. But they used the cover of COVID. But no, I watched it. And it was tough watching the criminals stand there, but it's a facade, it's fake, it's just not real. But I was just surprisingly calm, and then the penny dropped, and I thought, oh, okay, now I know why I'm not worried. Not the least bit worried. I'm not worried about Q, I'm not worried about Trump, I'm not even worried about the US. It'll pan out the way it does. Now, having said that, back to your other point, that doesn't mean we sit back and do nothing. No. I've said it 1,000 times. Australia One's success will be predicated on what we do, and we don't predicate our plans on anybody else's promises. Either you're there with me or you're not, and if you're not, I'll see you later.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about Australia and the future that is in store for us.